This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealer.
Hi everybody, and welcome in to this week's edition of your Southwest Outdoors Report. Hey, I can honestly say that this has been one of the best years that I can remember in quite a while for fishing conditions around our region. In spite of some very extreme weather patterns, including one of the coldest winters in many years and now one of the hottest summers in quite a while, the fishing for several game fish species in our region has held very steady. On today's show, we're going to play catch up, send you around the region for all your latest lake fishing reports from Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas freshwater, and down along the Texas Gulf Coast. Also this week on Barry's Reel Fishing, we'll show you a specific technique for catching deep water striped bass. On the big catch of the week, I'll show you a giant redfish. And on the Lawrence Hot Lake of the week, we're going to show you one of the hottest spots along the Texas Gulf Coast to catch big schools of oversized redfish. Also this week, I'm going to show you a piece of technology that can help you find and catch fish in heavy timber and brush better than you've ever been able to before. I'll demonstrate that for you, and we'll have a big announcement about our show coming up in just a couple of minutes. But first, each week we take you back to the FSN studios where Heather has all of your moon phase, sunrise, sunset, and solar table data for the upcoming weekend for your fishing trip. So here's Heather with your Chevy Weekend Planner.
The Lunar tables indicate the peak fishing times this weekend will take place about an hour or so after both sunrise and sunset. The sun will be rising at 7:04 a.m. and setting at 7:48. Nights will feature a crescent moon 19% visible. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everyone. Be safe and be courteous out on the water. Now back to Barry.
Thanks, Heather. Let's get right to our big announcement about the show. Now, hopefully by now you're familiar with our website at southwestouttdoorsreport.com. Got everything you'd ever want to know about the show. Now, this week, for the first time, we have a presence on Facebook. Yes, we've got the Southwest Outdoors Report Facebook page that's up and running for you. We've got more information about the show, and we're going to be giving you behind the scenes information on Facebook that we don't show you on the show. So check us out, do a little search on Facebook for either Southwest Outdoors Report or Barry Stokes. You'll find our page. You can make a comment, ask a question, talk to any of our reporters, and see lots of information there. Check us out at facebook.com on a brand new Southwest Outdoors Report page. Stay with us. When we come back, we get right to your fishing reports. Cajun Phil and Kevin are up next, and show you a piece of technology that you just won't believe.
This is the Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealer.
Hey, welcome back everybody on your Southwest Outdoors Report today. It's time right now for me to show you a piece of technology that's absolutely incredible for locating structure, brush, and fish. Now, driving around looking at boathouses and boat docks, many times there's structure out in front of those. So what we have here in front of us is a classic boathouse with a couple of barges and boats in it, a light on the end of it. But I have my Lawrence HDS system set up with structure scan. The left view is looking straight down. The right view is looking straight out to the right. Coming into the screen right now is a big tree, couple of big trees standing up off the bottom. And what's even more important is you can barely see right here a big cloud of bait fish hovering right in the top of that tree. Those are shad and minnows and even a few game fish scattered in there. Those are prime spots for largemouth bass, crappie, even white bass and brim will hang around that bait and that brush. So I'm going to swing around, see if I can catch a fish out of that. But first, you're going to Louisiana. Here's Cajun Phil and Kevin with this week's Cajun Bites.
Hi friends, Cajun Phil here with your Fox, Louisiana fishing report. But you know, folks, I've been down to Delacroix, Hopedale, Venice, I've been down to Lafitte, I've been everywhere bringing you current reports. Where am I at right now?
Larose, Louisiana.
I'm in Larose, Louisiana, and I'm with T-Man Sherman. T-Man, how's it going, buddy?
Great.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what's happening in the LaRose area.
LaRose right now, we've got a lot of redfish, a lot of speckled, not speckled trouts a little bit further out, but maybe you run 20 minutes and that's about it.
Right now, what's the situation with the oil?
It's not bad at all. They reopened all our locations. New oil comes in, they're picking it up, getting the oil up, so they're letting us fish.
And you said that you're seeing a lot of booms, but it's not even any oil around the booms right now. It looks like they can pick them all up right now.
Yeah, they got a little boom still out there left, but they're picking most of it up.
Okay, now what about the speckled trout? You basically live fishing, live bait fishing for that?
Yeah, if you can get out there early and late, top water's real good right now.
Is
Mostly
it?
live.
Good. What about the redfish? What you catching them on?
It's gold spoon.
And you said it was nothing to get out there and get a lemon red, right?
No, you can go catch some redfish.
That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So, well, you folks are watching this, old Cajun Man and T-Man, we're going to be catching some redfish. All right, well, we've got a real nice lodge, great fishing right here in LaRose, Louisiana. Come on down, give these guys some business. Fishing's hot right now, as you'll see. Till next time, it's old Cajun Phil for T-Man saying happy fishing and may God bless, and we'll see you folks next week.
This week on Barry's Real Fishing, we take a look at an excellent technique for catching suspended fish. Here's Barry with a demonstration of the top-down technique used to catch striped bass.
Striped bass, hybrid stripers, and white bass are really bad about suspending. That's positioning themselves somewhere between the bottom and the top, and they can be very difficult to catch. Let me show you what that looks like. You're looking at the Lowrance HDS-10 widescreen, high-resolution sonar and GPS, and on the left-hand side, you can see a bunch of stripers 35 feet down in about 50 to 52 feet of water. There are two methods I know of to position your bait right in front of those fish: the top-down method and the bottom-up method. On this segment, we talk about top-down. There's one right there. The first factor we need to know is how deep are those fish. We saw on the graph they're about 35 feet deep. The second factor we need to know, how long is a pull on your arm length? To do that, you need a tape measure. Put it just in front of your belly button where your reel would be. Pull one length out and measure about how far that is. One pull on my arm length is about 2 feet. Put your bait right at water level, your rod tip about where you'd like to fish it, grab your line and pull out one time. That's 1, 2, 3, and so forth until you reach the desired level. Just bite, got it. Let's see what we got. Stripers, hybrids, and white bass. It's deadly because it dangles the bait right at the level that the fish are holding, and they can't stand it. They gotta eat it. Let's keep that. It doesn't matter whether you're fishing a jigging spoon, a slab, a soft plastic jerkbait, a jig, or a tube. Whatever lure you'd like to fish, you can put it right in front of a fish's nose with the top-down method as we showed you. Give it a try. You'll love the results.
Stay with us. The Texas fishing updates are on the way. But first, here's a look at the current leaders in this year's CCA State of Texas Anglers Rodeo Scholarship Divisions. The tournament wraps up on Labor Day, so this weekend is your last chance to participate and win part of the prizes valued at over $1 million. Visit startournament.org to find out more details before it's too late.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life, by Navionics. We start where the road ends, by Whataburger, just like you like it, and by Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water.